Hello, Miss Sheila here. Today is Earth Day, so I thought it would be fun to do an Earth Day craft or two. So I thought, of course, we should gather some things from nature. So I went around my yard and, well, first of all, I cut out an oval shape out of cardboard and I put a hole punch in it just because I thought maybe we might want to hang it when we're done. Here we have some rhododendron leaves from out front. I have an apple blossom, actually an apple bud, sorry, that's a bud, and this is kind of a bud trying to turn into a blossom, and here we have the actual apple blossom. Here is a weed that I really do not like. It's very invasive. It's in our yard. We call it a horsetail, but I thought it might look kind of pretty on this craft. Here is some lavender, and I pulled a succulent out of my succulent plants outside. So let's see what we can make with this. I've also got some, it's called jute, or it's kind of like a twine. Okay, and so here's my hole punch. And I've got a hot glue gun. You can use Elmer's glue. It will take a lot longer to dry, a lot longer. So you might want to have an adult help you with a hot glue gun, or you can go ahead and use the Elmer's glue. Just be patient. It will take a long time to dry. Okay, so I have attached a few of my rhododendron leaves onto the cardboard. And I'm going to cut around the cardboard. So I'm going to cut away some of these leaves. Now I have something that looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and attach some of my other embellishments here. I might not use everything, but we'll see what we come up with. Well, I think that turned out pretty. So what I did was I took that awful weed that I don't like called a horsetail, and I laid that on top of the leaf. Then I put some twine around that to secure it on, tied a little bow, and tucked in the blossom, the apple blossom and the apple buds, and then I stuck the succulent up there. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little piece of twine into that little hole right there. Whoops, that fell out. And we're gonna have ourselves a little nature wall hanging. And so there we have it. I attached a little piece of jute to the top, and I secured everything down, and it's a lovely little wall hanging. So if you can find some things around your house, all you have to do is cut the shape that you want out of some cardboard and attach some things of nature, and you got yourself a little piece of art. So the second nature craft that I would like to do today is just a simple leaf rubbing. So I went out and got some more rhododendron leaves, and my intent was, because these leaves look a little oval, don't they? And that is our shape of the month. And since yellow is our color of the month, I was going for a yellow flower. So if we lay all these on a piece of paper, and you can get whatever leaves or shapes you want to do. This is just an example. And so you lay another piece of paper right over the top. And then I like to take crayons that look like this. So I took the paper off, as you can see, and they're in kind of chunks. So I took the yellow crayon and started just rubbing the leaves until it begins to, you can see the lines in the leaves. Now when I put the leaves down, I put them upside down because the veins are a little bit more prominent and you're able to get a better line. So it looks something like that. Well, when I was all done with my project, it looked more like a butterfly. So I just went with it, and this is what I came up with. So here are my leaves, and I just kind of outlined it. I went ahead and did yellow, but then I outlined it in orange, and I made the body of a butterfly and the antenna, and just made some little designs on there. So you can be as creative as you want and do your own thing. And if you end up doing this, please send me some pictures. All right, well, have fun doing some Earth Day art if you want to, or if you have time to. And again, I would love to see it. All right, have a good Earth Day, and just remember, we're all responsible for taking care of the earth, so let's do our part.